Inside your bedroom, we stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm.
Happy Sunday. I slept in a ton today. Thank goodness for that, because I had not been feeling super great. You can kind of hear it still in my voice. I'm a little congested. So I was glad to get the extra rest. Finn slept in, and you know what? I just kind of let him, and we slept in until about 10 o'clock, and it was glorious. Aside from a bit of my crazy hairstyle going, it's like flipping out because I just brushed the curls out from yesterday's haircut. I got all of my chores done this morning. I'm still wrapping up and cleaning the kitchen a tad, so I'm still working on some things, but it has been a really nice, relaxing morning so far. I feel really good just because I slept better last night. I still had some strange dreams, but I woke up from them, and because Finn was still sleeping, I was able to go back to sleep. So I feel probably the most rested that I have felt in a very long time, and I am still contemplating taking an afternoon nap. So if that tells you how exhausted and poor the quality of my sleep has been, that would be it. Some things are just better because it is February. It's the beginning of February even, and I am out here in a t-shirt, and it's cool, but I'm not cold, and I hate being cold. So the weather alone is making a really big difference for me. It is raining a little bit out here. You guys probably can't really see that very much, but I guess you can a tad. It is sprinkling, so I'm just walking around in the rain, and it's kind of nice. I've been doing a lot of thinking this last week. That was actually the theme of last week's vlog. I think I even called it something like that, like reflecting or something. This week, I want to be more about action. I have settled into classes. I'm taking 2 night classes this week. That disrupted my normal schedule a lot. I'm changing a lot of things personally, as far as my schedule for writing and such, and some things at work I think are gonna change a little bit as well. At least I feel like we've started some conversations about how we can do things better and more efficiently, so that should change my stress as well as my colleagues' stress. So I'm feeling good. So going into this week, starting tomorrow at work, I think will be good. Not that it's not gonna be difficult necessarily, but I think that it will be good. Change is coming, and it's the season for that. So I am actually really excited about stuff for the first time in several months. I feel confident that things will be different for the better. So that's super nice. I feel really good about that. Yeah. So hopefully this trend continues, and this will be a week of action, just like I said. One of those actions, speaking of, is that I want to finish my read through of Curse of Wings and Darkness. Normally I finish these read throughs within 3 days at most, and this has taken me 2 weeks, and that's unheard of. So I know it's my stress level, the change in my schedule and stuff, but this is the week I want to not only read more pleasure, for pleasure for myself, I want to get through that book. So that is my goal for this week, is to finish Curse of Wings and Darkness and start moving towards publication for that book. So that's it. So now I am getting kind of cold, so let's move inside where it's a little warmer, shall we? Don't feel so hot, actually. I just left work, or I am leaving work. I'm in the parking lot. I have my night class tonight, every Monday at 5:15. So I am going home to do that. Alex is picking up Finn. I think I spent the afternoon having like an anxiety attack. I don't know. I'm assuming that's what it is because I am having the same dizzy spells that I had last year. If you've been around a while, then you might remember all those videos where I gave you guys updates. There was a video specifically where I like went to the ER to get checked out, and they were telling me it's just my stress level. So I think I'm just having some stress related dizziness going on because they're coming on the same time of day also that they were the first time around. So I think that's what's been going on. So how was your day? I do feel like I am starting to get somewhere in some aspects of my writing. I've gotten a lot more engagement online. I've actually sold quite a few books, surprisingly, out of the blue. As in, like, I didn't do marketing specifically for Guardians of the Sixth Gate, and I randomly sold quite a few copies of the whole series, which was really nice. So I feel like I'm starting to do some things right, and I need to take some time to take a look at what exactly those things are. I also need to sit down tonight and plan out the rest of my marketing for the week because I don't have all of that's quite planned out. We will get around to doing so though tonight between night class stuff. Also, I'm really digging my outfit today. I'm wearing one of my favorite orange dresses with my favorite jacket, my leather jacket. So I'm feeling pretty good in that sense, just not so great in the sense that I'm coming off of the dizziness. I can definitely tell now that it's just stress because getting up and walking around helped, which it should not do when you're dizzy. Also, as soon as the end of the day came about and I started to pack up and clean up to leave, I could feel like the dizziness waning. And now that I'm in the parking lot, a lot of the dizziness has gone away. So I'm pretty sure it's probably anxiety related. So that's nice. Anyway, off to do all those things tonight. Hopefully make lots of progress, get some things going in the works, and we will see. We will see where we land. I will chat with you guys later. Probably at some point between class and writing stuff. All right, we're home. We changed clothes. Let's chat. I posted to Instagram stories last night before I went to bed that I had scheduled out time for Curse of Wings and Darkness to do my read through. And I don't really know exactly what I was thinking because I have not yet scheduled out that time, but I do plan to. So I am up to chapter 6 in that book. At this point, I feel like I really haven't taken that much time away from reading it, but I almost want to just completely reread what I have already read. I don't think I'll do that. I'll probably like skim through it, look at some of my notes, because there really haven't been many notes that I've made that are going to change anything with the story per se. So I probably will just pick up at chapter 6, but I want to tonight, while I am planning out some of my marketing stuff between my class, I want to also take a look at my schedule, and I want to plan out time to work on the read through and try to get as much of that done as I can, because I really, really, really want to actually be done this week reading this book, because I want to start planning, and I already have started planning because I just cannot contain my excitement for Trial of Flame and Wings, which is going to be a really fun book. I feel like it will be really successful also because it is actually pretty like related to what's on the market right now, as in like Fourth Wing is really popular. This is also a dragon book with enemies to lovers vibes. I think it will take off. So I want to start planning and getting stuff in order to better like prep for that book, because I think I had originally planned for Trial of Flame and Wings to be out in September, and then since I pushed everything back and Curse of Wings of Darkness doesn't come out until October, I think I am about a year out on Trial of Flame and Wings. So and I do think it'll be a longer book. I think this series, all the books in this series will be quite thick, and so for that alone, I also want to make sure that I have quite a bit of time to prep the whole series and also to write book one. So that's where we are as far as writing and my read through. So, man, it is gorgeous out today. Kind of wish I could like do class out here. I think I'm going to go inside now because I need to eat. It is about 4:30. My class starts at 5:15 and I need to finish getting prepped and stuff, because I also have an assignment due tonight that I need to finish looking at and put final details on so that I can make sure that I've got everything in order during class. So that is what we are going to do. And hopefully next time I see you guys, I will have some comments about writing progress. Oh, I have had a very long day today. I got home late, picked up Finn late, did all the things late. So that's nice. It's 7:16. I am trying to decompress from the day because I'm pretty keyed up, quite honestly, on like stress. And I'm sure as soon as that wears off, I will just be exhausted, because that's usually how it follows. So I'm trying not to fall into that pitfall, and I'm doing a bit of like relaxation. Let's do a little self-care, do a bit of reflection, because that especially has helped me a little bit, doing some like reality therapy and manifestation, if you will. It's not quite manifestation, but I'm hyping myself up is what I'm trying to do. So trying to chill out, and then I'll hype myself up to do some of the tasks that I want to do tonight, because I really need to get organized for things moving into the rest of the week. I need to finish scheduling out some marketing stuff. I got some of it done yesterday between classes, but I'm not fully done with it. So I'm going to do a bit more tonight, and hopefully I'll be able to find some time to do some of these other things. I'm not feeling super great. I already said that, I think, earlier in the vlog. I'm not feeling really well. I'm really run down. I have this cough that won't go away, and now I've started to have dizzy spells. So I think I need rest is what I really need. So I might take, I don't know, a bit of a break. Might take a little bit of time off to do some rest and relaxation this week, depending on how I feel. So, that's pretty much where I am. So I'm going to continue resting. I may come back and update, do something along with you guys here in a little bit maybe after Finn goes to bed at 8. And, yeah, we shall see. So I'm stressing out. I woke up super early because I was stressing out. And so I got Finn around. I got Finn dropped off early. I got to work early. But I don't want to go in, because the minute I go in, I know I'm going to be busy. And that's not going to help with like the state I'm in right now. So I'm sitting in my car, trying to like relax. I'm making myself sit is what I'm doing. I'm like forcing myself to sit and not do anything. I have some music going. You can't hear it, but I turned it off. But I'm making myself sit because I need the quiet. I need to sit and do absolutely nothing for a minute before I can go in and tackle the day, because today is going to be a busy one. I have a few meetings. I have a presentation that I was tasked with. In hindsight, I can see now how I could have like divided things up, and I'm also realizing now that there's a piece of it I still need to divide up because I didn't do that part, because I was so focused on getting everything done. I don't know if I'm a perfectionist exactly, but that's what I've been tending to do. This is a presentation. We already had like a mostly fine presentation for this, and there were things about it I didn't like. A lot of it wasn't super uniform. There were things we were going to have to add anyway, and so I justified redoing the whole presentation, when in hindsight I really should have just used what was already there. And I did this like a few weeks ago with yet a different presentation. So I need to learn not how to do lists, because that's not going to be an easy thing with what I have to do right now. But I need to learn to be satisfied, I think, with the basics. Maybe I need to just learn when to like walk away from things. Need to learn when to call it. Maybe that's the problem. Mostly I wanted to just talk it out. I do feel a little better talking about it. I feel like all we do is talk about my stress now, which is not a good thing. I promise that's not going to be a forever thing. And I do have some fun things planned going into the weekend. So I'm going to enjoy my time. I'm also reading more, which has been nice. Yes. So I know it's not going to be a forever thing. It's just kind of a not so great thing right now. Whew, it is very windy. Everything went okay today, which was good. Presentation was fine, but it was one of those days where there's just a lot to do, and no matter how much I do, there's always stuff that doesn't get done. That's just the way this job is. You could work forever and ever and ever, and that would be because there's always something to do and a lot of it. So I am glad to be heading home though. I'm gonna go pick up Finn. I am taking a half day in the morning because I have an appointment that I forgot about until today. Well, yeah, today. And so I'm taking a half day tomorrow. I'll get up like normal, go to that, and then as soon as that's done, I will go to work. So, and then Finn tomorrow, fun things. Finn has his very first ever like performance of any kind. He's in daycare, is doing a Valentine's Day show, and he and his classmates are part of that show. So we get to go and watch that tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. It will be adorable, I'm sure. And so I am excited to go home and play with him and get some quality time, and some downtime. So don't know that I'll film anything. I missed my Wednesday upload this week, speaking of filming things, because I just couldn't get around to film it, honestly, with like the time I had. Couldn't find a good time to film it. So we'll see. I I don't know, talk myself into filming that tonight if I have the time. But also, I kind of just don't want to do a lot. Kind of just want to relax and hang out with him. So right now, that is the plan. So let's take that off. Don't need that. Let's go pick up Finn.
Stuck in the dark, a lonely night.
Woo! Okay, I dropped Finn off at daycare. Let's get this camera angle right. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a glare here. We'll do this. So Thursday, I am off from work this morning because I have an appointment, so that's where I'm headed now. I have a little bit of time before though, so I'm going to stop by and get coffee before I go. And then I go to work in the afternoon, pick up Finn, and then we come back to daycare because they have a Valentine's Day show that they are putting on. And I am excited to see what they are going to do. I cannot wait. So it'll be really fun. I am feeling better today. I got home last night. Didn't do any writing, but I spent a lot of time with Finn. We put all of the distractions away and just played. We put together a lot of trains, and it was really nice. I think I needed that quality time. Made me feel better. I'm sure it was a lot more enjoyable for Finn than me struggling to get tasks done. I did get tasks done though. I did laundry and dishes, so I am proud of myself because a lot of times I come home from work and I'm so mentally exhausted that it's kind of a struggle to do very much, at least right now. So I'm happy with the way yesterday ended. So I'm trying to bring some of those vibes into today as well. So I actually have a half day this morning. I'm going into work in the afternoon. Because I have an appointment, and because of that, I actually have a little bit of extra time. I had a little more time to get ready this morning. And so I thought, because I've been really wanting to and meaning to, thought it'd be a good time to update you guys about this book. Good morning. I look terrible. I also don't feel great. I think I'm actually gonna make a trip to urgent care. I think I have a sinus infection or like maybe an ear infection because it's all in my ears. I don't know. And somebody's got a chainsaw going. So there's a lot happening over here today. I made coffee because I also have kind of a wicked headache, but I think that's just because I drink coffee every day and I haven't had that yet. I did get some extra sleep today, so I feel a tad better. I still don't feel great, but I think most of that is back down to the fact that I may have the sinus infection. So there's that. My plan today, it is Saturday, is no plans. Alex has a friend coming over to help him take down Christmas lights that are still left up. The weather's been so back and forth and our schedules have been crazy that they're still up. So he has a friend coming to help him with that. Really, I just want to read. I kind of just want to sit around and finish Iron Flame, which I am still reading, by the way. Kind of want to just finish that book today. I also need to read Curse of Wings and Darkness. I have been so slow getting to that book, and I know that I really wanted to finish reading it this week, but I am really not even close at this point. I'm still up to chapter 6, so I don't really know when I'm going to get that done, which is kind of frustrating. I'm trying not to push myself, is the reasoning. I'm trying not to do more than I have time to, because I'm getting sick, clearly. So I'm trying to keep things simple, not do too much, and give myself a little bit of grace. So that is where we are. I'm gonna go inside, get some coffee, and maybe settle down to read a book. It's me again. Whew, it's windy. I hope you guys can hear me out here. My mom was very nice and picked up Finn. So she's on adventures with him, getting Valentine's Day stuff for daycare. Alex and I have mostly wrapped up birthday planning for him because his birthday is coming up. Finn was born on the 23rd, and we're gonna have a birthday party on the 24th this year. So we've mostly finished that planning today. Alex is going to take a nap, and I think I'm gonna relax a little. I need to do some laundry, so that's my plan, is to finish reading Iron Flame, maybe get through more of the audiobook version of it while I do laundry and relax for a bit. I think we're gonna see friends this evening. I decided, I took some meds. I feel a little better. I don't feel quite so like gross and sinusy now, so I think I'll be okay not to go to urgent care because I do feel slightly better. So I'm just continuing my regimen of that because I hadn't been doing, and I hadn't taken any medications for this. So I'm gonna do that, and if it gets worse or doesn't get better in the next like day or two, then I may make a trip to urgent care. So let's go inside. Let's do some laundry. Valentine's Day came early, and Alex surprised me last night with a necklace from Swarovski that I have been looking at for a long time. I'm gonna have to go and get the matching earrings because the necklace is more beautiful in person than I thought, even online. But if you couldn't tell from that video, it is like a dangling diamond in the middle of a bunch of sparkly other diamonds. But the entire thing has like a dragon claw around it because it is for the Lunar New Year. So love it. Cannot wait to wear that tonight to the Super Bowl party. Good morning. I got my coffee. I'm gonna sit down at the computer. I sound horrible, and I really do not feel super great either. Finn and I slept in a lot. It is actually like 10:45 right now. And I know that we slept in that long because I really, really needed the sleep. And I'm glad for that, but I actually still feel really tired. I sound really congested. My throat's sore. I've got a lot of things going on. So I'm trying not to like do too much right now, just to save myself a little bit of, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Holy moly. I'm just trying to rest is what I mean. Just trying to take things easy. I am still going to continue like the whole regimen of medications I've been taking because I am pretty dang sure that I'm getting a sinus infection, and sinus infections knock me flat. So I'm trying to avoid that, or at least minimize it by doing that. So fun. Just because it is so late though, I'm going to sit here, get some breakfast, enjoy my coffee, and I'm gonna get started editing this vlog so I can get it posted because tonight's the Super Bowl. I've got a lot of tasks on my to-do list for today. So I am gonna leave you guys here for the week. So thank you for watching. Leave me comments below and show me some love. Is everybody else feeling this coming on where I live, the weather has been back and forth between cold and like mild, and I think it's really messing with everybody. So is it doing the same thing where you live? Make sure to check out my books and my social media accounts in the description box below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Oh my